Hi, welcome to week 2 for your parent plans. This is supplying you with information for August 24th to the August 28th. First of all, I want to start off and say great first week. Thank you for your patience and for your help. We will try to get into a routine, but we're still working on the schedule. So also thank you for your flexibility. This week, let's get to what goes into the folder, and then I'll talk a little bit about the changes after, so please stay tuned. Now, in your folder this week, you're going to have to put in the front of the folder a lot of the workbooks. We will start these. We won't go through all the pages, but I want the students getting used to practicing in this, and we will start it this week. So please pull this book out. It's your math practice book, and you're going to just pull out all of chapter 1, the sorting. We won't do all the pages. In fact, I'll have the students maybe leave a lot of those blank. That's for maybe enrichment. If we have students that went to TK or possibly preschool and they're just on fire with this, they can go ahead and work on it. We have a lot of students that love school so much they want to keep on going in the afternoon. But know that we've already practiced chapter 1 sorting this week without doing these pages. When I talk about, ooh, look at the same sticker as me, or colors, the same, different, alike. We've been practicing with that vocabulary also in those workbook pages, practice worksheets you've been doing in the afternoon. You've noticed like color the same shapes, color the same objects. So they have been introduced to that, but we're going to pull that whole chapter. Next is Wonders. They get to start a take-home reader today. So it will look like this. I hop. And that is found in this book. Please pull this Your Turn practice book in Wonders. We're going to introduce sight word I and talk about our new readers. And these things we'll talk about in the afternoon. They may color as part of their enrichment time, those 30 minutes that we need to hit in the afternoon. But you'll find this by page 9. It actually then will say page 1. So it's very odd, but it is in there right next to page 9, and then you'll see it. Let me pull that right there. So you're going to rip that out and find I hop. Next one, and this all goes, remember, math chapter 1, front of the folder. I hop, front of the folder. And thank you. This is where I need your help. All these workbooks in kindergarten, it is very difficult for them to flip through workbook pages, and so we need your help at home, but we want them to continue to practice these things. The next one is Backpack Bear, and it's the last book this week because we told you we were going slow, just slowly introducing for you. So you are going to pull this in listening and writing. It is this page B, and it's page 1. Now with these pages, I want to tell you that highlighter that you have in that tub is actually for you. If your child is having a difficult time following and tracing, highlighters are a great way for them to guide them where they need to go. If they have had no preschool or this is their first school experience, which is fine, but they may need a little help and they'll eventually grow to that. But we, in the beginning of the year, use that highlighter a lot. And this page 1B is in this book right here, Listening and Writing, Backpack Bear. So you do not need your other book for Backpack Bear. We start that next week. But the last thing, and this is not in your folder, but this is for my students that are maybe, again, if they need a challenge. If you have had TK or preschool or you're a reader and you're working on sight words, we're introducing me and C and I this week. This is part of our orange list, and I want to bring attention to this because this was in your folder. This is for you at home as we're going through to check. If you think they've got it, you can say, what's this word? What's this word? What's this word? Scramble it up. If they get stars, you take a picture and send it to me. Make sure, though, that you write your child's name on top because I won't be able to tell that it's your child sometimes, and that will help me. Then I know that I need to maybe do a quick afternoon assessment and I can pass them off on their list, and you may go to the next list. Now, please do not worry if your child is struggling with these sight words right now. It's the second week of school. If this is their first exposure to school, we're going to work on letter names, and that's that yellow paper inside your folder. I want them to know, what's this letter? What's this letter? Naming is knowing that that is a P, that is an M. It's different than sounds. Sounds is on the other page of that yellow folder. That's where we know a P says P. And so know that there are different types of learning. A lot of you with TK experience already know your letter names, but maybe you have a couple sounds, and I'm assessing, and I'll get that information to you soon. So that's it for inside the folder, except I'm sorry, obviously I'm at home. You know that I pushed out on Remind. I had some technical difficulties with that wonderful video I made yesterday. I'm sorry, I'd love to get it to you on Friday, but I had student faces in the video and I could not fix it. I tried, so I'm just redoing the video, but that means I'm at home without my supplies. So you need to pull out also week 2 of those practice pages, which is the language arts and the math on one side. Do week 2. So that's all in the front. Week 2, I hope I said the coloring book, because we'll be working on that. The Wonders book, the math pages, and Backpack Bear B page. So that's it for inside the folder in the front. In the back for art this week, it is those square and a sentence strip. And then you'll see a red triangle and a red square. And what we do is we cut and we get to make flames. It turns into a nice little spaceship name. So we will do that on Friday, and that's when I'll need a little bit of your guidance, or at least just you monitoring a little bit. Just be around and handy. It'll always be after recess. So I'll always tell the students on Friday, okay, go tell your family member at home or your daycare provider at home, art's starting at 10 o'clock. Or if we leave at 9:15, then it'd start at 9:45. All right, I think that is it. I try to condense it as much as possible. Now to the changes. I want to tell you again, I'm so thankful for you being flexible. That is the key of distance learning. I cannot predict when my computer is going to go wacky or if things don't work. Thursday, that was one of those days. So I want to tell you, I'm going to provide you with a plan B. If that happens again, which it probably will, if we have some technical issues or something's going awry, I'm going to have a code word that says, okay, Plan B. I'm going to put Plan B in my lessons on Google Classroom. In classwork, I have attendance, I have the virtual classroom. I'm going to put Plan B in there. If we have computer glitches, I'm going to have you go to Plan B, and it will provide you with things to do for probably about 30 minutes while I solve my problem with the tech issues. That means I have to call someone out, we have to get all that worked out, and know that we're still okay with our instruction, because as long as we have some live instruction and then some other learning happening, I don't know if I've told you, but we have a minimum of 180 minutes that we have to get in. So I'm very mindful of that, and we're building to that. But actually, we're hitting it right now, because I think, as I said before, kindergarten develops stamina, and you guys are doing a great job with it. But it's hard. All right, the next change of schedule, and then we're out of here. I had to tweak a little bit at the end of the day. We were trying to push to 11:30, but actually they need us to go to lunch at 11. So that's why I added a little bit more in the afternoon, where I wasn't doing as much of those practice pages in class. I'm going to just push those out in the afternoon. I will show them what I need, but they need us to go to lunch at 11 to 12, and then know that I'll be back on with you at 12 for assessment, or always if you need questions. Schedule is doing great in the morning. You guys did a good job from 8 to 8:30. That's kind of our attendance. You may slowly check in, go to the bathroom. If you maybe need some help with with assignments, you can go ahead and use that time to click done. And then come into the classroom. I am normally there at 8, and I like the way people are staggering in. I always have you unmute, we wave, and do our morning greeting. Hello, hello, good morning, good morning. And then I'll have a question of the day. Then I'll have you mute, and we'll do some movement songs. Then I'll wait for the next group that comes in. We do that slowly. We call that social development, and we'll do that until 8:30, and then we start flag salute. So good job on coming in, making attendance every morning, getting on time for our class. Boy, I saw a lot of people working hard on their stickers. I'm proud of you. Recess, I told you, we're kind of being flexible, 9:15 or 9:30. And 11 a.m., we go to lunch. Also, I have some exciting news. I forgot about this. They are allowing us to do a monthly pickup, so I do not have to mail everything out. I'm so excited. So we will have a pickup for all the September art and the weekly worksheets that you're doing in the afternoon. That will go out probably this Friday or Monday. I will make sure and give you that and push that out, information out on Remind. But you will pick it up during the lunchtime. If you cannot pick it up, then I would encourage you to try to come by the school and pick it up there. But hopefully you can come by the pickup. If not, just contact me on Remind, and we'll try to figure something out, because that's all your fun art for the month of September. And we'll do that every month. So other than that, great week, you guys, and I'll see you soon.